Week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Arizona Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Checking in with the Cavaliers head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. Cavaliers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. The returner will field it and bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. From the gun, it's Pride. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Right back to the well. Maybe some room here. Got the first down. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy, and he gets you a first down, and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Handed to the back. See some running room. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, a big key for this offense, we knew coming into this one, was to get the running game established, and they're wasting no time, David. Great vision. He gets into the second level, is able to make people miss, and he is off to the races for an early score for this offense.
So nice to have a playmaker you can get the football to, and he can take it all the way down the field, make people miss, outrun them, really set the tone for this football game. First possession, running the football like that, just how they wanted to start.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Davis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. At the 40, there he goes. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Well, nothing complex about that play. They dialed up the old dive play, and it gashes the defense.
Just find a crease there and let this guy do his work, and he did.
I love the job up front, too, by the offensive line. Hat on a hat, you got guys chipping up into the second level, opening up a big hole for the back.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking for running room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Virginia. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Brings him to the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's past the sticks. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call. Giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Fires on the move. Out wide left, it's Cobb. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Cavaliers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 50.
Gashing the knee on the right. The 40. Past the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Warren. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Fry. Just steamrolling the defense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete. Boom.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Arizona in a hurry. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fry. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Right side, it's Spivey. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
They're all over him. Gets rid of it.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Got his man downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he added the extra point. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Hands it off. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Simmons throws to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Rid of it on the RPO. There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out. It's Gallagher. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Cavaliers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Cobb. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down? Fires to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's Simmons to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Arizona right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They give it back to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Simmons from the gun on third down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Buys time to his left. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, they go with the bootleg, and it works that time. You saw the defensive end came crashing down the line of scrimmage. He was sold on the fact that the running back was going to have the ball. So nice job with the ball fake by the Q. And then he's able to use that speed to get outside. Nice positive play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing Simmons. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking the shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Missouri, taking on the number 10 team, the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's Missouri. who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Zings it complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They're looking to throw on second and short. He's got his man across the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
They're going to run it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Cobb. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Left side is Alexander. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cavaliers! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And he puts through the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. He's past the marker. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Simmons. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
Out wide left, it's Spivey. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Arizona in a hurry. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it. It's Warren. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
On the return, it's Davis. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. With the catch, it's Cobb. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Got a little grass. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he never had a chance.